Brian. So Shatra and I were at this dinner last night that was really cool. And you just never know who you're going to meet. And you never know where you're going to find some really cool business opportunity. Here's one for you. This is like the simplest way to like build generational wealth. Okay, this is so simple. So this guy was in the vending business. His father was in the vending business. He thought it was too many moving parts. It was too complicated. He didn't like being out in the rain, whatever. So he's like, I don't want to do that anymore, right? So I think I'm gonna get out of the vending business. So that's the grandfather. So his father decides to upgrade the business plan, right? And they decide to, and looking at the need in the marketplace, to do samples and singles. This is so crazy. They went to the vending machine and they saw the stuff they were selling in bulk and decided to do samples and singles. So when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the airport now, or you go to a little hotel, sometimes an inn, you'll see they'll have this little package, and it'll be like one Alka-Seltzer or two Tylenol. You know what I'm talking about? These folks do this as a business and has made tens and tens of millions of dollars and built wealth for their family, sent kids to college, bought businesses, bought homes. Okay, and you might say, okay, well, that's cool. But what's so, special about that? Get this. Here's the economics. They get the product for free. So companies do these samples and they give them away. Like, here's a free Alka-Seltzer, or here's a free battery, or whatever it is. But they'll give these things away, right? So this company went to and said, hey, don't give them away. Sell them to me. I'll pay you a penny for each one. They're like, okay. So they get them for like a penny, or 5 cents, or even 10 cents, right? And then they sell it to the airport or the hotel or whatever for like 90 cents. Am I getting this right? Am I getting the economics right? And then the hotel ends up selling it for $2.99. In some cases, it's $5.99. Do you know what the markup is there? Do you know how many mansions and yachts and boats and ski lifts and trips and college education that funds? Just do the economics on that. Don't get mad at them. Be happy for them. And be trying to figure out how you can figure out something like that for yourself. Like, don't hate on somebody if you're sitting there going, oh, I've been ripped off. No, because it was valuable for you. I bought them when you had a headache. By the way, you didn't want to have a whole bottle of Tylenol in your pocket or in your bag. You just wanted two because your head was hurting that moment. They did you a favor, and it's just brilliant that he paid next to nothing for that product. Like, almost nothing. He tells me, many times they get it for free, and at most they pay a penny to 10 cents for it. And their biggest problem, their biggest complaint, their biggest fear in their business is they're going to run out of product. That the companies who give this stuff to them or sell it to them for next to nothing will just like, I'm sorry, we don't have any more. So he's got a warehouse where they do all this stuff and they package it and sell it. And anyway, I just think it's brilliant. It's just simple brilliance. That's entrepreneurship at its best. All right, peace and light. John Hope Bryant. Let me know what you think. Spread the word. Civil Rights Movement. And go see one of my team members at Operation Hope. There's a Hope Financial Coach near you, maybe even in this Home Depot. Peace and light. We're going to become the Starbucks of financial inclusion, people. We have 150 offices across the country, 4 million clients, $3 billion invested in underserved neighborhoods over 27 years, moving credit scores 120 points in 24 months. We're increasingly in employers as well as banks and corporations and hospitals and churches and government offices. We're your financial coach and your private banker, and it's pretty dang on cool. We're changing lives, and we're creating entrepreneurs and small business owners, and hopefully one of them is you. All right, peace and light, John Hope.